Hello everybody, this is House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Potionomics. In the previous episode, we defeated Roxanne, winning the first of the competitions. But our problems are only just now starting because, well, we got our next competition coming up and have already met our next rival, a self-sustaining hunter who, well, gets all of his ingredients himself. But anyways, we also ended off with a couple of selling sessions, making a buttload more money, which we will then immediately have to spend because we need to upgrade our shop and our cauldrons. So, let us travel. Gonna hit up Baptiste first, because I do need to get the investment I, well, invested in. 4 river calamari and a cubic ooze. Did I ever get any river calamari previously? Probably not. Yeah, so I'm just gonna set that to 3. Now, what can we get? We are going to start getting a lot of new things from him. And this was kind of another reason we wanted to get more money, because, well, with all new ingredients, we're going to want to invest as much as we can to get everything that we can. Selkie Lice. AMB. Thunderbird's Mottled Feather. C and E. We did need that for something. Oh, and something I forgot to mention, but for the competition, they're going to require higher and higher quality potions. We had common for the last one, but for these ones, we need a greater 3-star or higher potion. Let's see. C and E. C and E. Something that required C and E. Not really, no. There's probably going to be potions later on that do require it. But for right now, I think we're good not getting the Selkie Lice. Or the Thunderbird's Mottled Feather. But Selkie Lice, that could be good, as could the Cobweb Crayfish, A and C. So, I'm gonna get 50% chance. Shadow Steep and the Ocean Coasts. It's gonna say 5, 1 extra for the Quintax, but you know what? I'm gonna stick with 4. Oof, especially with how expensive the Selkie Lice is. 572 gold. It is a good thing I did those selling sessions. Okay, now we are gonna hit up Saffron. Because this was talked about, like, a few episodes ago about getting more space, but we couldn't do it because we couldn't get the materials. We're gonna buy all 3 of these. Which, yes, also costs money. But, it doesn't matter. Now, I could go for the additional shelf, but no. Getting the first brewing area is going to be important. Getting the shop front is also important, but the extra cauldron's going to be more valuable, and we already have the materials that we need to get the additional shelf. So, let's get the brewing area. Now, we can only get 1 per day, and it takes the whole day for her to upgrade it, so yeah, we can only pick 1. Now then, I'm probably going to want to rank up with someone. I mean, I could rank up with Saffron. Did I have the ability to get to rank 4 and reduce... No, I don't think I did. But, now, something else you want to try and do day 1 of the first week, or of each week, is to go to Muktuk, because every week he will have new cauldrons. You want to get these. And we want to go for the Storm Cauldron. Because here's the thing, while yes, ingredient capacity can be important, what is most important is having the ability to put more Magamins in a cauldron. So, on the surface, the Ocean Cauldron seems the better of the 2. But that's not necessarily the case. Because The Storm Cauldron can reach up to a maximum of 9 ingredients and 375 max magamins. Whereas the Ocean Cauldron, its max ingredients never increase and its max magamin count only reaches 320. So yeah, the Storm Cauldron is the better pick, and the Shadow Cauldron never goes beyond 7 max ingredients, which it's kind of important to be able to upgrade both your max magamin count and max ingredient count. Now, we're obviously not going to be able to upgrade them right away, but still. Having an extra 100 max magamins is big. Now, something I did recall is that technically we're going to want 3 of these. But for now, I'm going to want to get 2. I'm not going to say why you would want 3, but for now, I'm just going to get 2. Partly because I need them, and also because, well, I'm going to want some cash left over to buy ingredients. Alright, let's hit up Quinn. Gonna give him the River Calamari. Alright, now, plants and whatnot are going to be of reduced price, but, you know, gemstones and what other gemstones, fish, and something else was going to be increased. I think it was, no, it wasn't fruit. Bugs, that was it. Anyways, let's get a couple of bog beets. Shame we can only buy 2 at a time, which means they're probably going to get used up very quickly because, well, they're pretty useful for various potions. Anyways, bog beet, let's take that back up to 2. Let's see, Wraith Orchid. We are getting into some stuff that needs D, but first off, let's focus on the stuff that's cheap. Sack of Hive Slime, that's going to be pretty useful to us. Let's get 5 of them for now, take our count up to 6. Nope, scratch that, 7. Alright, 7. Keelan Trihorn. No, wait, I said I was going to focus on what's on discount first. Horn Jelly's been kind of useful to us, so I'm going to buy 4 of those. Alright. Let's see, Mandrake Roots. I'll buy up 3 of those. Just because of how super cheap they are. Don't need any Fey Berries right now, so I'm good there. Let's see, Sack of Slime. Sure, I'll grab 4 of those. Just because you have access to new and more powerful ingredients doesn't mean you should ever neglect the lower count Magamin ones, because you never know when you just need that tiny amount of Magamin in order to get something to that perfect balance. Let's see, what else could I make use of that I could probably need a purchase of that's on the cheap right now? Hewick Ooze? Nah, not really. Not at the moment, I got plenty of those. Let's see, Warg Pheromones? I'll buy a few of those. Let's see, Miasma Spores? Was there anything that required B and D? Yeah, the Thunder Tonics do require B and D Magamins, and I do need one for the competition. So yeah, let's start getting some Miasma Spores. Miasma, here we are, Miasma Spores. That's 122 left over, huh? Bubble ooze? No, that's basically useless to us in brewing potions. But it is not useless as a gift. Because here's the thing. None of your potions will ever require 4 different magamins. Only ever a maximum of 3. However, the more magamins a gift you give has, the more friendship points you get for a rank up with your friends. So, might not be a bad idea to, get some of the stuff. But I'm not going to be buying it right now, because here's the thing. While I do want to rank up with friends, get more cards, to expand my repertoire of abilities, it's not the highest priority at the moment. We will reach a point of, I guess I want to say, equilibrium, where we can focus on our friends, but that's not going to be happening for a bit. Anyways, let's see, what else could I need right now? Wraith Orchids. Yeah, let's buy a few of those. Wraith Orchid. There it is. And I think that's about it. I'm not going to bother buying the more expensive stuff, much as I might want to, because I'm very low on cash. Let's see, do I want to rank up with someone and then head home, or do I want to head home, get to brewing something up? But I still got some potions left over that I could sell in the morning. Now then, we also have access to 3 new areas: the Ocean Coasts, Storm Plains, and the Shadow Steppe. Fortunately for the Shadow Steppe, we need some drowsiness cures. Some Shadow Tonics would also be good here. Let's put in a couple of these. Oh, we can't even afford this one. Never mind. Can we afford Storm Plains? No. And I'm willing to bet, no, we cannot afford the Ocean Coasts either. I don't know, Mushroom Mire? No, let's not go Mushroom Mire. Let's instead go Bone Wastes. Alright, so I can take away one of those. And I forgot to grab that one potion, health potion back. Let's go for it. Yeah, no, let's hang out with Saffron. Alright, let me get that one good open. And Saffron. Let me put my tools aside and give you my full attention. What are you working on? Bit of everything. At the moment, I'm putting the finishing touches on a set of wooden tongs for a pickle merchant. In the last few days, I've had more commissions than ever before. I had heard the Hero Guild's new ringleader was having some success with his recruitment drive. For better or worse. I suppose I should have realized that more heroes meant more civilians, too. And now, for the first time in decades, town is booming. I mean, it's gotta be if they need a whole merchant just to sell pickles. Sounds like you're pretty busy. I could come back later. Don't be silly. If we didn't make time for pleasant diversions, we'd both be working too much. That might be a lesson for your own shop. Sometimes a customer prefers a bit of casual conversation to speedy service. Learned casual conversation raises interest by 1 for every current point of patience. Could be good as an opener. You're so right, that personal touch is important. Speaking of which, I should probably deliver these tongs in person, but I don't quite know my way around town. How would you feel about showing me around? Goodness, so many people. Where did they all come from? It's almost overwhelming. Do you want to head back? I understand if so. That's kind, but no, my curiosity is piqued. Did you see how many booths were selling ready-to-wear clothing? Doesn't anyone sew at home anymore? Next thing you know, people will be paying money to have strangers prepare their meals or cut their hair. Yeah. This place has changed quite a lot. When I first set hoof to shore, the livestock here outnumbered the people. What brought you here originally, Saffron? Oh, that's a long story. Let's just say I'm another link in a long chain of those who came to Rafta expecting glory, only to find something else entirely. That was years ago. Today, I'm content simply to take in the sights. You're the nicest sight around. I'm sure I'm not the only one here who thinks so either. Even more alluring than a jar of pickles, am I? You're fun, Sylvia. I like a gal who knows how to flirt. In fact, it's been such a pleasant outing, I almost forgot we were here on an errand. So thank you, Sylvia, for the gift you've given me today. The gift of your company. Alright, well, time to head back home. Don't have, more than 4 gold coins to our name. Did I forget to lock up again? I want to check that. Well, if it isn't the champion of Rafta. Roxanne, what are you doing here? Take the owl, not me. I have to say, winning that competition doesn't seem to have turned things around much. This is the state of things after a victory. One has to wonder what rock bottom would look like. Are you serious right now with the insults? How many times do I have to beat you before you finally lose the ego? You think keeping my chin up in the face of adversity is a flaw? Darling, it's my greatest strength. Well, second greatest. Hold up. And so you know, I've lost more than you realize. Letting my mess drop felt exhilarating in the moment, but I'm paying the price for it now. Therefore, after great deliberation, I've decided to take you up on your offer. My offer? Of help, yes. Oh, right. You want like a discount, or... What I need for the time being is a place to stay, and I noticed your basement is going unused. I have a basement? Didn't you know? There's a trapdoor beneath the rug over there. You must have noticed the creaky, uneven floorboards. I chalked it up to shoddy workmanship. That didn't feel like much of a stretch. Owl, you didn't think to mention we have a basement? Our uncle was expanding, but the workers quit when they struck lava. So it isn't finished. As mentioned, there's lava. And in a way, I've had other things on my mind. Can't believe it, a whole basement? And to think I've been sleeping on an old chair. I doubt the space would serve you as a bedroom. It's gloomy down there, and quite hot. And not very comfortable for humans, but it suits me perfectly. Now then, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. I obviously wasn't using it. That's marvelous news, particularly since I've already moved in. You're quite of a sleeper, you know. But I'll make it worth your while for you. I know you've been trolling town for haggling tips. Have you tried a bit of sleight of hand? It's all about drawing the eye to what you want them to see. Sleight of hand. This is actually going to be a very useful card for us. We can replace our close it out because A, it raises our interest by a lot more. It's already a closer, so it's already going to get the 5% increase. But it also gets the distracted debuff on the customer. Masks the potion's bad traits. Very useful considering we're not really going to be caring about traits. We're just going to be going for pure profit. I'll admit that's not a bad technique. I'll be putting it to use soon. I have no time to lick my wounds and no desire to dwell on defeat. My potions racket may have gone belly up, but I've got a new venture. One that will make use of my honest talents. Your magnetic personality? Which talents? Your magnetic personality? And here I thought you were somehow immune to my charms. I meant enchanting, actually. It's the process of using magic to confound and delight the senses. With my abilities, even a drab, everyday potion can be elevated into something extraordinary. I can make it taste sweeter, sound better, look more enticing. You can see how that might come in handy, Yeah, that could be the edge I need. I'll be honest, I never actually make use of her services. Like, ever. Come down and see me sometime and I'll show you what I've got. She could at least pay rent. Yeah, unfortunately she's not going to be paying us anything for staying down there. Or, at least not at first, give us a discount on her services. Alright, 8 more days before the competition. Yeah, ocean coast regulated. Due to overharvesting concerns, yep. Clean up in aisle 13, increase in merchant customers. Feel better, the good sensation trade has more impact. Meh. I've forgotten that I was excavating space underneath the shop. The idea was to make room for more equipment. Use the ladder to check out the basement. I think Roxanne is down there as well. Yes, we can now go to the basement. Quite roomy. Seems like they didn't finish the job, though. Probably stopped when they saw lava. Or stopped getting payments from Uncle. I'm sure I can get Saffron to help fix it up. Yes, now, if I recall correctly... Oh, that's weird. Last time I played through this, they actually had a brewing shop set up immediately. So it's a good thing I didn't buy that extra storm cauldron, because that probably would have been a waste. Heck, no probably about it, it would have been. Anyways, they already put a free... Well, I guess Saffron already put a free bucket cauldron down, but that's not very useful to us. So, let's put down our new storm cauldrons. And let me see what I could brew up right now. I mean, priority is going to go to competition potions, but odds are I'm not going to be able to brew any of that up. I do like that, even if this doesn't change, because it probably would have been more work than it's worth for just this little spot right here, that they do change the silhouette with different cauldrons. Now then... let me go through my various potions and see what I can brew up for the best profit, but like I said, I'm going to be prioritizing the competition potions first and foremost. Let's see, we can make ice tonics, but that's only going to get me a common 4-star at minimum. Thunder, same thing. How about the sight enhancer? No, that's only going to get me common, and I need greater 3-star or higher. So, just give me a moment to look through and see what the most profitable potions are going to be. Okay, so it's looking like an alertness enhancer and a mana potion are going to be my most profitable potions. So, let's get to work on that. Now, of course, that's assuming I don't end up using some stuff up that I would need for the mana potions. But who knows. So let's see, we need 2 miasma spores. Let's see... 2 sacks of hive slime. And we'll need 2 wraith orchids. And last but not least, a rotfly cocoon. Oops. Now, that is going to take 7 time units to brew up, but I can greatly reduce that. So let's toss in mushroom, and we'll toss in the oak log. Yes, this does mean I'm going to need to buy some up in order to get the shop upgrade, but worth it. Alright, we're going to brew that. And now we're going to switch over to our other storm cauldron. And we are going to brew up some mana potions. Let's see. Ugh, 2 bog beats. Like I said, until we can get something that's better than the bog beat, we're pretty much going to be using these up as we get them. So, 2 bog beats. Let's see, 2 Keelan Trihorns. Sack of Hive Slime. And a couple of Mandrake Roots. This is supposed to be for a mana potion, not anything else. I don't even want to know what would happen if I tried brewing up brewing something else up while it had a different recipe selected. Like, I really don't. And we'll just toss a couple of hay on there. And also make sure to update our list. So you take that out of the equation. Let's see, Keelan. Rhyhorn, take it down to 3. Sack of Hive Slime goes down by 1. And Mandrake Root goes down by 2. Wait a minute. Oh, son of a gun. I completely forgot to update the Cauldron Max, Magamin Max on the Potion Brute Forcer. Give me one moment to fix this, which means I'm probably going to make something more profitable than the Alertness, but oh well. Okay, so it ended up not changing very much in the grand scheme of things. Actually, you know what? Hay is cheap. I'll just toss 3 of these in here. Okay, then. But yeah, it ended up not changing very much in this grand scheme of things, so I don't gotta worry about that. Brew it up. Okay, arrange the potions. We actually don't have all that much to sell off. There's not much of a point in going into town. Put this on display, and I'll sell off all my mana potions. Because like I said, there's not much of a point in going into town to sell things, or if I don't have money. And also, while we're here, let's get rid of a couple of Close It Outs. Or the 2 Sleight of Hands. Alright, let's make a save, and then we're going to open up the shop. We'll be able to get at least 1 haggling session in before I gotta end off this episode. Okay, go for the shock factor for the opener. Scheme. Press the attack. Keep our guard up. Keep our guard up. Enthusiasm. And then we're gonna Sleight of Hand. You can hook me up, right? Do me a solid. Sorry, man. No can do. I know. You're so busy. Believe it or not, I am. Really? 2 sleights of hands in 1? Ugh. Alright. Enthusiasm. End turn. Alright, shock factor. Craftsmanship. And let's scheme a little bit, see if we can't get a closer. There we are, close it out. Alright, shock factor. double craftsmanship. And turn. Press the attack. Scheme. There. Let's just go for the enthusiasm. And close it out. Okay, not a whole ton of cash, which means I'm probably not going to be able to go for that shop upgrade. Because I still need to buy ingredients and invest. But all that is going to have to wait for the next episode because we are out of time. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.